Hi, it's Lori with the Attract Your Ex Blueprint, getting your ex back in 21 days. Hey, I have to tell you, and I want to just actually show you my screenshot because I think that you can relate to this email that I got from Katie, but it didn't start out very well, so I just have to show it to you because when I opened it in the middle of the night, have you ever had those nights where you just lay around and you're like, damn, I might as well check my phone? Well, imagine when I got this email from Katie and it says this. This is a bunch of fucking bullshit. I tried to log in and it wouldn't let me because wrong email, but never mind. And I'm like, oh my God, what is she talking about, right? A bunch of bullshit wouldn't let me log in. So I didn't know if she was already a client and she couldn't log into her thing. It ends up that she was getting on the free 1 hour webinar, and her login, when she had registered, she used one login or email address and tried to log in with another. But that's not really what was important. I just had to tell you the shock value that it had on me. It ends up that I had a conversation with Katie, and it might be something that you're going through as well. So I say, Katie, hey, no problem. I know it's really hard when you're already irritated to have anything. I mean, everything will piss you off, right? So you don't need to try to log into something you really want and not get it. So I totally get that. But then her next email is, sure. When I ask her, well, let's have a conversation. What's happening for you? And she says, Lori, this is her exact words. I'm going to actually show you the screenshot. Lori, I just don't know how to get my ex to speak with me. I get everyone needs space, but also realize in previous relationships, if you give them too much space, they will move on. Now, like everybody else, I've called too much, text too much, and even wrote a letter, all that backfired. So what do I do now? Also, with your blueprint, can I mail cash or credit only? So I want to thank Katie because I think this is a really typical place to start off at. We know urgently inside that we have to fix it, but all the shit we're doing over and over, we know is not fixing it either. And what's interesting about this is lots of times the things that got them back last time or how we used to make up, I have a couple clients and they will, get really pissed off, and then the guy will come running back to them, oh, and forgive me or whatever. Or I have a couple of guys who play hard to get, and then their chicks run back. But pretty soon all that game playing, well, it kind of runs its course. And the problem is that you have some problems that you need to figure out what's wrong in the relationship, because nobody wants to get back together with the problems. So let me tell you what I told Katie, and I'm going to tell you right now. So I know it is so hard to know how much space to give your ex without them totally moving on to something else or someone else. If you approach your ex with the truth, that shit is just not working out, and you want it to make it right. You want to make the problems right. You love him, because I'm talking to Katie right now, but it could be a her, and you know that getting back together, things are screwed up, it's not a good enough option anymore. Tell them that you're going to take a couple weeks, and if he waits for you, it'll really be the best thing that he ever did. Tell him that you're going to fix what's broken in the relationship. And if you already know what the main problem is, that you're jealous or that you argue about stupid things or whatever your problem, you know how you have those couple of problems that just ruin most days in your relationship towards the end? If you know what the problem is, tell them that you're going to work on that problem. Because, see, then this gives that person a buy-in to why they'd even want to get back with you. So I go on to tell Katie, this is the cycle you have to break to show your ex that you're different and that you know how to make a good relationship with him. Because, see, that's what your ex wants to know. Your ex wants to know that you're not going to just get back together with the same old broken crap, the nagging, the problems that you had before. They want to know that things are going to be different. And tell them that you're going to get some help to fix this problem. So to stop talking to your ex for a short amount of time, so this is what I recommend. You have that conversation. Maybe they won't even answer the phone. Maybe you need to leave them a text. You need to acknowledge that things are broke and that you're going to step back from the relationship and take a couple weeks to really figure out what was wrong, and that you're going to approach things differently, but that you still love them and you're still really committed. You're really committed to this relationship with them, and that you hope that they'll wait for you because you're going to be worth waiting for. And on the PayPal or the Visa question that she had towards the end is you can't pay by cash, but when you hit the pay button, Katie, you can pay by Visa or by debit card. So if you have a debit card, it works too. You don't have to have a charge card. So this is Katie's first step and your first step. And I'm telling you, it works. And it's part of a really comprehensive 21-day plan that gets you back with your ex, fix these problems, get them simple, and get back to the kind of life that you want. So I hope that you'll check out all the other videos that I have. Visit us on Facebook. We have a great fan page. And I look forward to hearing your problems, helping you specifically. So shoot me an email at Lori@AttractYourExBlueprint, or you can comment right here where you are now. Check it out, and I'll talk to you soon.